gonna help me or are you just gonna film?
I'm just gonna film. So as you guys probably know, even with a perfect diet, it can still be hard to get all the key nutrients our body needs on a daily basis. That's why, as you guys have probably seen in my previous videos, I've been taking Ritual, who is also the sponsor of today's video. If you haven't heard me talking about them, Ritual helps men and women of all ages fill the gaps in their diet. These 2 easy to take capsules provide our body with 10 key nutrients to support a strong foundation for your health with no fillers, colorants, or shady additives. I take Ritual because as a professional footballer, I want to do everything off the field to ensure my maximum potential on the field. And Ritual is a brand I can trust because they are completely transparent of where exactly they source all of their key ingredients and why they source them. Ritual has searched the globe for the absolute best suppliers and they're completely transparent about where they get all of their ingredients from. The Essential for Men vitamin contains 10 key nutrients such as vitamin A, D, omega-3, and zinc that are difficult for men to get through diet alone. The delayed release capsule is gentle on an empty stomach, and there's even a mint tab in every bottle to keep your vitamins smelling fresh. In addition to their Essential for Men vitamin, they also have a vitamin for women, teens, prenatal, postnatal, and a 50+. They're also vegan friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, allergen-free, and contain no added sugar. So fill in the gaps of your diet with Essential for Men, a small step that helps support a healthy foundation for your body. Ritual are offering 10% off your first 3 months by going to ritual.com/become10 and using discount code become10 at checkout. Thank you to Ritual for sponsoring this video. We made it to Tulsa. Hold on, don't get me copyrighted.
What's up?
Wow.
Doing you a favor as always.
With the Harley Davidson leather jacket, haircut.
Yeah, I know. I cut it short now.
Looking pretty good.
It's good.
You know me, man.
And we're future opponents this year.
First game.
Yeah. We were just talking about how we'll probably
First game.
smack them like 5-0.
No, FC Tulsa is gonna hand you an L. Fat L first of the season.
We'll see. And we got Mimi and then the cats back here. And we're gonna go pick up our U-Haul. So
Then
vamos.
Kieran's gonna help us move everything out of our storage unit.
No,
I
he
will.
does not have to.
I have nothing left to do on the day.
All right, finished. Kieran helped us pack up the whole U-Haul, picked us up from the airport. Appreciate it, Kieran.
That's what I do, man.
You get the full shout out now with the Instagram.
Tag too?
Yeah, with the tag.
Yeah.
Go follow Kieran. Kieran's gonna be back here at Tulsa next year. We already promised to swap jerseys when we play.
First game. After we win, we'll swap jerseys.
Okay. Now, yeah. All right, man. Sounds good.
See ya, dude.
See you, bro. It is freezing. Huge shout out to Kieran for helping us, picking me up and Mimi from the airport, driving us to the wrong U-Haul storage facility, driving us to the right storage facility, then coming here, helping us move everything. Yeah, my hands are frozen. The cats are, feeling a little bit better, I think. What do you think, Levi?
Hi, Bubba.
It'd be great if
Go
you peed
potty?
right now.
Can you go potty?
Okay, Mimi, we're off. You ready? I wish I could say hi to everybody, like Eric and Sean and
I know,
Johnny,
we just
but
don't have the time.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, it is the next day. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. We had a pretty bad night of sleep. Gucci and Levi were just annoying because they're cooped up in their little cages or cooped up in the U-Haul with us all day. So they had tons of energy. So they were running around, fighting each other, playing. But they did pretty well on the ride for the most part. But now we have 10 hour drive into Charleston, South Carolina. And we're done. Can't wait. There we go. We made it. Now let's unload the entire U-Haul. So I'll show you a little walk through the whole house. It's gonna be really quick and brief because it's already like 9:30 at night and we have to unload the entire U-Haul, set up the bed, get the cats all set. it's just gonna be, we have a lot to do. So real quick, here is our new place. Okay, so here's the U-Haul, front door right there, washer and dryer. Big 2-car garage. We only have 1 car, but some training sessions in here or something. And then here is the place. Very big, open kitchen. Nice kitchen right here. This is like the main living room area. Probably put a dining table right here. But here's the living room. You good over there?
Just shut the door.
And then this is like another kind of living room area, little kind of like breakfast nook or whatever. Maybe you have some office and chairs and desks and stuff out here. But that is the main space. It's big. This is a 3-bedroom. There's the front door. And then if we go down here, we got guest bathroom. We have guest room number 1. We have guest room number 2, but there's no light in here. So we gotta get a lamp. And then this is the master bedroom. The cats aren't even here, checking it out, sussing it out. There's Levi. Here's the master bedroom. Pretty nice. Here's the bathroom. There's Goochster. What's up, Goocher? He's a little scared right now. And then here is the master bathroom. Very nice. Sweet. Ready to unload the U-Haul, maybe?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, so it's been about 48 hours since I last saw you guys. We've done a lot. It's been absolutely crazy. Picking up furniture, messaging people, trying to get furniture, running all around, just a lot of building and a lot of Target runs and everything. But I'll show you the progress that we've made so far. Here's where I've been doing some yoga and some little tiny workout equipment stuff. We got this big table today. So this is gonna be kind of like an office, like we're both gonna work at this table. Goochster is breaking in the new table. We got that cat tree, got this end table and lamp now, and we got the chairs, or the couches all set up. Our coffee table is just Home Depot boxes right now, but we got a TV. We actually upgraded to a bigger TV over there, and then we finally have a dining table and some chairs now. So we have that, which is really good. And that's the progress that we've made so far. Kitchen's still crazy, kind of like messy all over, but it's slowly coming together. And here is the coolest part of the house I gotta show you guys. This garage has this little brick stepway, and look at the return of this pass. Right on the ground. Ooh, look at that. So that is a good segue because I'm actually going to get in a little upper body workout, just body weight on my little yoga mat out there. I don't have much equipment, I don't have dumbbells or anything. So a little quick body weight, upper body workout. And I wanna come out here and do a little garage session, some wall passing against this little brick wall, and then maybe some some tight space, ball mastery stuff, Ronaldinho drill, cone drills, stuff like that. But short, sharp, I just wanna get a little bit of touches in because tomorrow we're doing our first pickup of I think there's 8, 9 guys already into town, so we're gonna go out and train just the 8 or 9 of us, so should be good. And I don't want to go out and be all rusty, so get in a few touches, try to be a little sharp, you know? All right, about to start the garage session. I have created a little drill based off my one passing platform right here. I'll turn the camera around, I'll try to explain as best I can. So this is where you have to kind of be a little creative with your space. But basically, pass into the wall. Maybe I'll do a couple passes against the wall. And then when I'm ready, I'm either gonna take a turn, a 90-degree turn left or right. If I go left, obviously I can't go that far, so I'll do another turn, chop it back with a Karori for something, cut it back, and then either way, now I'm going this way. And it's a 1v1 move against these 3 cones. And then again, I can go left or right. If I go left, I need to dribble around this cone, and then around this cone and this way. If I go right, then all I'm doing is just dribbling this way, rounding this cone, coming back, a little bit of a Ronaldinho drill, dribbling around 15, 20 seconds, and then I'll come back here, take like a 10-second, 20-second rest, and go again. So that's my little circuit in my garage. All right, workout finished. It was good. 35 minutes. Just I literally just did that drill for 35 minutes. Exactly what I was looking for. Tomorrow we'll train for like 2 hours with all the guys. Just small sided games, pick up. Should be really good. I'll show you the backyard because I haven't shown you the backyard yet, but it's huge. So here's the garage. Just got the training session in, but this is the backyard. Massive. I think it's like half an acre. For all you Europeans, I have no idea how to convert that to whatever you guys use. But pitch isn't the best, but it is not bad. It's gonna be really nice when it warms up over here. But it's just big old grass lot. Here's the house coming around, little shed back here. But yeah, not bad. Little back porch area. Maybe get some chairs or something, barbecue, grill out when it gets warmer. But yeah, not bad. I thought I'd finish this video off with a continuous Q&A. Today's question is from Andrew Meyerson. He has a few questions, so I'll just tackle this, one by one and try to be brief about it so it doesn't drag on for 10 minutes. Having played in Germany yourself, what advice do you have for American players going to play abroad in Europe? First, don't go at it alone. I know everybody kind of just wants to buy a one-way ticket, land there, and then they themselves send off the emails, get the trials, and just grind their way to a team. That can work. I've seen players do that, but it's very, very, very difficult, especially if you're going to a country where you don't speak the language. Everything I did, every single trial I got in Germany, even multiple times, the houses I was staying at, the people I was staying with, everything was set up by a German coach I knew that was coaching in California that was born and raised in Germany. I really didn't reach out to anybody. Try to use your network and find out where you have connections to, contacts with. If a friend of a friend has played over in Sweden, maybe that's where you start. Don't just throw a dart on the map and go, or try not to do that. 2, have a highlight video, because when you ultimately do reach out to teams, whether it's by yourself or a coach reaching out to the teams for you, the first thing every team asked when they were asking about me in Germany, cool, yeah, let's see his highlight video. And luckily I had a decent highlight video playing Division I collegiate soccer in America, as well as USL League 2. So I had compiled a 5-minute long highlight video that we could just shoot off. And number 3, save up money. You don't realize how expensive everything is, the flights, the transportation, the food, the accommodation, how expensive that is. Save up thousands of dollars if you're gonna do this, because money dries up fast. At the bare minimum, I'd say $3,000 if you're going over there on a tourist visa for 3 months or so. The next question, what are the pros and cons of playing in a different country? The first con, like I talked about in my last video, is just how insanely difficult it is to get a visa, to get a professional contract as a foreigner, to take up a international spot on a roster. So now when you are trying to get a team, not only are you faced with the difficulty of trying to sign it with a professional team or semi-pro team or whatever, but you're also faced with the difficulty of trying to get a visa and trying to fill in maybe one of the 3 international roster spots they have for the entire team. So you're just faced with so many more obstacles, and it is way harder to do that in a foreign country than in your own country. The second con is it's a high risk financially. I mean, like I said, you need to save up thousands of dollars to do this, and many times it's not going to work out, and you have to be willing to be okay with losing that money if it doesn't work out. And then the final con, I would say, is that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. People hype up the idea how great it's going to be to go over to Europe, even with lower leagues. And sometimes you go over there and you're faced with a very similar level that you just left. And maybe you're now thousands of miles away from your family, you're faced with loneliness, you're faced, maybe even worse training facilities, worse pitches, all this stuff, and you're kind of like, this was, maybe not the best move. But there are definitely a lot of pros. The first pro is that it definitely stands out on your resume. I mean, that was a big reason of why I got invited in for a trial with the Orange County Blues, where I signed my first pro contract. They were like, wow, this guy was playing college, he was playing USL League 2, went abroad to Germany, he's playing over there, let's take a look at him, that's interesting. Another pro is it also can really develop your game. I mean, what I needed to make that jump from the semi-pro level to the professional level was just very technical, tactical style training. And Germany was absolutely perfect for that. Rondos, passing patterns, being more clean, being more efficient on the field and not just running and being athletic. Perfect for me to develop my game for 9 months and then come back to America and flourish. And the final pro is that it's an absolutely amazing experience. I mean, I cherish my memories that I made over in Germany, the people I met, the places I visited, the things I saw, going to see, Bundesliga games. Like, it was amazing. I was lonely, it was hard at times, but I think overall it was a very, very good experience. And then the final question, what was your experience like as the only foreigner on the team and not speaking the language? It was hard at times, especially when you join a team for the very first day. When you're on trial, it's day one, you come into the changing room. One, it's already very uncomfortable and you have anxiety and it's your first day and everybody's looking at you and judging you. So it's not fun in that aspect already. But then add on that it's a different language, and now you're sitting there and now you really can't even communicate with anybody, and it's just all German, and you're kind of just sitting there just minding your own business. It's really uncomfortable, and it's way more uncomfortable that way than if everybody was speaking English, because at least you can laugh at the jokes and understand what's going on. So it definitely can be lonely at times, even when you develop and get into a team. Like, sometimes jokes don't translate. What's funny in German isn't funny when it's retold in English. So I kind of felt like a little bit of an outsider, but my teammates did a good job to include me, and it was still, they were great. Also, on the field and training, the little details can be tough to grasp. Like, if you're doing a possession drill, you know it's possession, but you might not understand when they say, oh, it's only 1 touch or 2 touch, or you can only play to the bumpers 1 time, or whatever the rules are. Sometimes that can be hard to grasp, and I always found myself asking the person next to me, hey, what are we doing? What's happening? What's the rules? What's the touch restriction? So you have to be on your feet with that. It's a little bit extra of a challenge. But having said that, everybody speaks English nowadays. Every team I went over to in Germany, and from what I've heard, most countries, there's always a few guys on every single team that can speak English pretty much fluently. I never had a problem where nobody could speak English and I was like, oh my God, I have no idea what's going on. There was always somebody there willing to translate for me and help me out when I needed it. And honestly, football is kind of like the universal language. I mean, it's all the same type of stuff. Rondos, possession, five-a-side, passing patterns. I mean, that stuff translates no matter where you're playing in the world. I would come into training on that very first day. You'd see a little square being set up. You'd see, 7 guys on the outside, 2 guys in the middle. You know it's going to be a rondo. You know you're going to do one touch. You know if you lose the ball, you have to step in the middle. This is stuff that is played everywhere. It's played all around the world. So I had no problem understanding, oh, this is a one-touch passing pattern. This is a rondo. This is a 2-touch possession drill. This is just 5-a-side to the big goals. It was very easy for the most part to understand what was going on. And then the little details, I just had to ask the person next to me, is it 1 or 2 touch? 2? Okay. And then you're playing. It was pretty easy for the most part. So anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, peace.